Hello, my name is Tracy Matthews. I am the liaison to the Campbell County Chamber of Commerce Business Advocacy Committee. And this morning we're talking with Kelley McCreery, who's running for Campbell County County Commissioner. Good morning, Kelley.
Good morning.
So first off, I would like you to introduce yourself.
I'm Kelley McCreery. I'm a lifelong resident of Campbell County. I was born and raised here on a ranch south of Gillette, and I have graduated from high school here. Went to Vietnam in the Army, so I'm a veteran. Come back, worked in the oil field, methane in a coal mine, and presently ranching. And we have for the last 26 years, me and my wife Nadine. So that basically covers all the things makes me who I am. So, thank you.
Thank you. Our first question, do you support penny power? And if so, are you willing to support it as part of your campaign?
At this time at this time, I am in favor of penny power. It does a lot of good, a lot of things. I do not believe it should be automatic. It should be voted on every so often by the residents of Campbell County, just a safeguard for bad management or whatever the case might be that would make people not happy with paying for this. If people know that it can always be taken away, they seem to manage it a little better and are a little more open with what and how they spend this. So it will not really be part of my campaign. I'm not for more taxes or this and that. We have to have taxes to run this thing. It's all about the management. That's what concerns me is just to be fair and honest in management, and that's why I think the penny power is a good thing.
Thank you. Thinking long term, where would you like to see Campbell County in the next 20 years? And what is your plan to accomplish that vision for Campbell County?
What I would like to see is Campbell County keep up with what I see is going to be happening. And everybody can see all the out-of-state license plates that are coming to Gillette. And if you talk to the people, they're coming from almost everywhere that like Wyoming, the freedom that we have, the law enforcement, the way it handles things to keep them safer. They like the spaces and the less government. And so I would like to see Campbell County keep up with the development of subdivisions or better housing or all the stuff that goes with it, because there's a lot that goes with it, which is even homelessness. Through no fault of their own, things just happen. But in the management of it, with what we've got, we can manage it, prepare for the future as we see what's going to be coming at us. And it's in the process now. There's new subdivisions going in. And I think, that we can just help developers or help the design of some of this stuff. I do notice that a lot of these places, for instance, a brand new one going out on Highway 50, and so where's the main entrance to this subdivision at? Right over the brow of a hill. McKenzie Road, I live on McKenzie Road, same thing. There just seems to be a little bit of, not much foreseeing of what we could do to make it better and safer. And I think we could all work together and accomplish these things. It wouldn't cost that much more, wouldn't cause anybody any heartache or anything. It would help save lives and keep traffic rolling smooth, because I don't like slow traffic. And so I would like to see where there needs to be bigger highways, bigger turning lanes, whatever it takes. But that's what I'd like to see Campbell County in 20 years. And it's just a management thing. And I think I'd like to be a part of it. So that's why I'm doing this.
Thank you. What policy changes or investments are necessary to encourage a broader spectrum of employment?
To me, this can get a little complicated because the one thing we don't want to do is cause any big companies or any oil fields or anything to go out of business. And with the federal government behaving the way they are, I don't think they will. All what I see is that there's going to be more of a demand for coal and for oil and all the stuff that Campbell County has. However, we're going to have some people helping keep these things from getting stepped on too much to where they do have a hardship or go out of business or have to be sold out or whatever these politicians come up with that's going to try to smother them. And so, yeah, we might have to even adjust mill levies to offset inflation and the huge amount of money. You know, when you deal with a lot of money, inflation can matter a lot. And so it really changes things. And instead of their taxes, because inflation is let's just say that their tax per year is $1 million, and then with inflation now all of a sudden it seems like they're having to pay like $1.5 million or whatever the case might be. I just think that there's things we can do to help Campbell County remain Campbell County and keep the jobs and everybody happy in it.
What do you see as the most pressing needs for infrastructure or capital projects in our community?
I think the roads and streets are important. I drive a 1-ton pickup everywhere, so I notice all the bumps, and it seems like there's a lot of rough streets where I go. And as far as, you know, big capital things and that kind of thing, I would love to see Highway 59 be a 4-lane highway all the way south of Gillette until it hits the county line, at least. It's a busy highway, and it's risky. You got to be paying attention the whole time you drive that thing. And you know, it's a state highway. I get it, but surely there's something that Campbell County can do its part to help encourage them, or even pay part of it, whatever it takes to make that highway safer and easier to navigate on. That would be a huge thing, and I'm not going to actually try to insist on that it gets done. I would be in favor of it if anything came along that I could vote on to help bend it in that direction. The other things, I think we've been doing pretty good and running things pretty well. There's a lot of things that could be tweaked and made better, and that's what I like doing is I like fixing things, and even though they work okay, I like them to work better. And you can see things on our ranch and the stuff that I've done to where that, and I try to do that with everything, whether it be a marriage or a business, or in this case it would be with the county. So that's what I would like to see happen.
What county departments have you been to in the last year, and what have you learned about their services?
Okay, I mean, I've been to Camplex, I've been to Weed and Pest, the assessor's office, and of course, where you get your license plates, the treasurer's office, and things like this. I think they're all doing really well. From talking to other commissioners that have the job now and people that use the Camplex, I think we need some adjustments there. Everybody knows that the National High School Rodeo is coming to Gillette here in a few weeks. And to keep the rodeo here in Gillette, they want Campbell County to build another big indoor arena so that they can keep coming back. I know the rodeo brings some money into the economy here and does things like that, but I would be kind of wondering how much skin in this game are they going to put? Are they going to then give us a contract where they will not leave, say for the next 20 years, to where we can have a chance to get this paid for? They're ran by a board. Can they come up and say, well, we found someplace else, so see you, Gillette, and we're stuck with that thing and maintaining it? That's just some of the concerns with what I know now. I'm not in favor of it, but I'm not against it. But that's going to be a huge expense, but it could be a good thing if it's done right. So I'm just kind of checking in and see what people of the county, which way they're kind of leaning on this thing. I know we got to watch out for some booby traps along the way, so we don't get caught in something and then have an economy that goes into recession and all this stuff. And here we are trying to figure out how we're going to pay for everything. And to me, that's something that we should keep in the back of our mind. That's something, and when it comes to that, it isn't just Camplex. It's all our entities, even our personal lives, that we have to watch out. So I would just say that of the parts of the county that I've been involved with these different entities and things, it's all been good. I would give it a good rating, and nothing that bothers me to the point of running for commissioner so I can straighten somebody out. It isn't that. It's just I'd like to see open, honest, and good decisions made on behalf of everybody in the county.
Lastly, Kelley, is there anything that I didn't ask you about that you want the citizens of Campbell County to know about you?
There is. And with all my struggles through life for the first 50 years of it, I was thinking I was doing okay, wasn't happy, Got tricked into going to church at the barn, where then I actually felt truth. It was in the Bible, in the Word of God. That changed my life. That still is what motivates me to this day. I will always be answering to God first. And I will do my best. I'll be honest. I'll be everything I can for the county. I'm not going to turn it into a pulpit and preach all the time. But for the citizens of Campbell County to know what makes me tick, that's the first and foremost thing. That's who I answer to. That's how I'm going to run my life. It has definitely raised the level of my integrity. It has helped me how I get along with people, and it has helped my personal happiness to where I'm content with who I am. Whether I'm a commissioner or not, I'll still be the same person. And to me, that's good enough. And so that's who I am and what I am, and I'm proud of that. So that's what you need to know.
Thank you, Kelley.